Hey Castaways, are you guys trying to figure out where to eat, where to stay, and where to soak up the very best of the Florida Keys without spending your entire whole vacation budget on just one dinner? We've got you covered. So from beachfront hotels to mouth-watering bites to unforgettable adventures, this is your ultimate Florida Keys guide. Let's dive in. Let's start with some stay locations. Let's start with the budget-friendly, which is going to be the Laureate Key West. This is an ocean view suite spot that has kitchenettes, and you can save money by cooking a few meals on your own while you're there. You could have those midnight snacks also ready to go. This is a spot located over in Newtown, and it's just a quick bike ride or Uber from Duval Street. Cost for the Laureate is $180 to $220 per night, and they offer military discount. I want you guys to book directly through them. A mid-range stay spot that I have is going to be over in Islamorada. That's going to be the Islander Resort. When you think of this spot, I want you guys to think of those beachfront hammocks, paddleboards, as well as two pools. It's super chill and laid-back Caribbean vibes. The price for this spot is $280 to $350 a night, with 15% off ID for military discount at the desk. A luxury spot to stay is going to be the Chica Lodge and Spa, which is also over in Islamorada. This is a more expensive spot, but it has a private beach, an adults-only pool, golf, a spa that makes you feel like you walked into a dream. It's romantic, elegant, as well as sushi on site. Yes, please. This runs for about $450 to $750 per night, and for military, they offer up to 20% off, which can give you a big savings. A tip is that this is totally ideal for couples as well as spa lovers. A bonus budget spot that I have is going to be the Bahia Honda State Park camping spot. So if you guys are willing to pitch a tent yourself and park an RV for just $36 a night, then this is the spot for you. You guys will be able to wake up with some postcard-worthy views and have that snorkeling trail right at your feet. This is perfect for all the nature lovers, the explorers, the road trippers, and anyone that wants to unplug and soak up the stars. Let's talk about food now. Let's start with breakfast over at Blue Heaven, right in Key West. This is going to be an outdoor brunch spot that has plenty of live music, some free roaming chickens, as well as pancakes the size of beach towels. The cost for this breakfast spot is $12 to $20. A fun fact for this spot is that Blue Heaven used to actually be used as a boxing ring. Hemingway himself used to watch matches here. A lunch spot that I have is going to be the Keys Fisheries, which is over in Marathon. So this is home to some of the legendary lobster Reuben, the casual marina views, as well as the super chill vibes. With your lunch spot costing just $10 to $18, this is kind of unavoidable. And you guys can also get 10% off for military discount. A second lunch option that I have, which is a little further in Islamorada, is going to be the Morada Bay Cafe. I mentioned this in my first video, but it's something to definitely touch on. So now let's talk dinner spots over in Key West. Let's head over to Bagatelli, which is right on the historic Duval Street, and this spot serves some upscale seafood with a southern twist and some tropical flair. The cost for the spot is about $22 to $40, depending on what you're getting, but a must try that you gotta go for is gonna be the lobster mac and cheese. So this is basically an edible love letter. So the food's so good over here, you guys will consider proposing to your waiter right on the spot. Another fancy but affordable spot is going to be Louie's Backyard, which is also over in Key West. So this is an oceanfront, multi-level deck, and romantic without being stuffy type of location. It's got that sunset magic attached to it, with dinner entrees going for about $25 to $45. And a pro tip for this spot is to head over here at sunset and grab a spot on the deck. No filters are needed here. So warning, you guys might end up narrating your own sunset like you're in the final scene of a rom-com if you're here. And let's talk dessert. Let's go back over to Key Largo for Key Largo chocolates and ice cream. So don't skip the key lime pie on a stick. Trust us, it's the Keys in its dessert form. I've talked about Kermit's Key Lime over in Key West in my first Key West video, but this is another close second. So the cost for the key lime pie on a stick here is just $3 to $6, and it's a perfect roadside stop on your way in or your way out of the Florida Keys. So where do you guys want to play when you're in the Florida Keys? Let's start off with the Curry Hammock State Park, right over in Marathon. You guys are able to kayak through some serene mangrove tunnels or chill at the beach. You have some family-friendly activities here, with kayak rentals being super cheap at just $17 an hour. Next, I want you to stay in Marathon. Head over to the Dolphin Research Center, where you guys can get up close and personal with some dolphins and sea lions and learn more about marine conservation. Admission is $30 for adults and $20 for kids, with military discounts available. Next, let's stick with the marine conservation theme and go over to the Turtle Hospital, which is also a Marathon. This is an educational, inspiring spot, and it's full of adorable turtle patients. It's great for every age, and this spot also costs $30. Headed back over to Key West, let's explore the Harry S. Truman Little White House. This is a quiet, leafy, and packed with Cold War history spot. It was actually Truman's winter getaway. Admission for the Truman White House is $24 for adults, and you guys can get $7 off with military identification. And a fun fact for you guys is that this spot is still used by government officials here and then. So another attraction you guys could check out is going to be those sunset sails as well as those glass bottom boat tours. You guys are able to sail into golden hour and cruise over those vibrant reefs without even getting wet. The cost is typically $25 to $45, and you guys can book a sunset sail for the best lighting and the most dreamy views and really enjoy your vacation. So you guys are already getting those island vibes from here in this video? I want you guys to smash the like button, drop your dream stop in the Florida Keys right in the comments below. And hey, if you haven't heard, subscribe. It means a lot and it helps the channel, and we've already covered our favorite budget tips and hidden gems in the other two Keys videos. Let's move on to the nightlife as well as those happy hour heroes. Key West is known for its famous happy hours. Let's start over with Hank's Hair of the Dog Saloon right in Key West. You guys can enjoy some live music, a laid-back patio, as well as one of the best local kept secrets. You guys can enjoy happy hour for $5 for well drinks, as well as $1 off for those drafts. And a bonus in this spot is that there's actually a taco truck right out front of Hank's. You guys will smell it, you guys will want tacos. It's kind of unavoidable. Next, let's roll over to the Tiki House, which is right near Captain Tony's. This has some throwback tiki vibes, and it's got bamboo everything, and it's got cocktails that also have a kick to them. This is just off Duval Street and a bit more relaxed, but it's a great after dinner stop. I highly recommend it. Third, let's move over to Heroes Bar, also in Key West. This is a veteran-owned bar filled with some heartfelt memorabilia. The drinks here are strong, and the mission is even stronger. You guys will feel it when you show up. The drinks are super affordable, and the military discount is 15 to 20% off every single day. This spot's amazing because it's perfect for supporting those who serve, as well as enjoying a cold one. All right, let's talk some bonus experience that I do have. Let's discuss some fishing charters over in Islamorada. So they don't call this the sport fishing capital for no reason. They got the deep sea, the reef, the backcountry, you name it. The cost for these different fishing charters ranges from $250 to $700, but it's picturesque and totally worth it. And you guys can ask for those weekday specials or those military discounts. Many of the captains offer 10 to 15% off. Let's move back over to Marathon. A bonus experience I have here is going to be Sombrero Beach, which is a clean, peaceful public beach with plenty of shade, plenty of restrooms, as well as plenty of stunning views. And the golden hour here by the boardwalk is peak photo magic. Definitely take some photos there. And if you guys are looking to splurge, the third bonus that I have is going to be taking a seaplane over to Dry Tortugas National Park. I covered it in one of my other videos of how you guys can get over there by boat, but taking a seaplane to Dry Tortugas is absolutely worth it. The Civil War fort, the crystal clear water, as well as the most epic aerial views as you take off, as you fly in, and as you land. The cost is $395 round trip, but if you plan ahead and use these strategies, you guys can save some money on the front or the back end to be able to enjoy this. A photo tip for this spot is to book the morning flight for the best lighting as well as the fewer crowds trying to fly in. Some of the wrap-up tips I do have is to head over to Key West in the springtime, May to March. You guys will experience some warmer weather as well as fewer crowds. Then in the fall, September to November timeframe, as long as it's not during Fantasy Fest, you guys are going to experience lower hotel prices as well as epic sunsets. And the top photo spots I have for the Florida Keys is going to be the Greetings from Key West mural, the Sombrero Beach boardwalk, the Tiki House cocktails, a sunset over at Fort Zachary Taylor and the Truman Annex. You guys have to experience it all. And there you guys have it, your full 2025 guide of where to eat, where to stay, and where to play in the Florida Keys. From romantic date nights to turtle rehab centers to happy hour heroes, we've got it all packed into this video. I want you guys to hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what's your dream stop in the Florida Keys in 2025? We're the Castaway Travelers, and until next time, stay salty, keep exploring, and keep traveling.